My last question to you is about writing. What are some simple activities that parents can do at home to help their children enjoy and learn to write?
Every child have different struggles and difficulties with handwriting. There are parents coming with difficulty, my child has difficulty forming the letters or the numbers by hand. My child is they have difficulties with the speed, not able to cope up with his writing with the other peers, illegible writing, slow writing, difficulty writing and thinking at the same time. If he's thinking, he cannot write. Again, like difficulty with spelling. So these are all the complaints we usually get with handwriting. For all these difficulties, we have different therapies. It's not like the same for everything. Like if there is illegible handwriting or inconsistent writing, maybe it's because of the fine motor or the gross motor difficulty. If there is any difficulty with the spelling, or maybe not able to, taking difficulty copying from the board and writing. So maybe there is any visual processing difficulty, or maybe the child is not able to form the letters. Again, it comes to the visual perception. So it's different for different. And again, if the child is the parents say he's very slow in writing, so we need to figure out where he is lacking. Is it because of any other issues the handwriting is affected, or it's the handwriting the main issue due to his gross and fine motor skills? So it's very important to rule out that why the child is finding it difficult to write. But you can still perform lot many fine and gross motor activities. Have your child work on his fine motor skills, on his muscle strength in the hands, shoulder, his trunk, his posture, and work on more of the perceptual skills. The total activities simple activities you can find it at home, straw, poking the straw, putting the straw in the holes, putting it one in the other, playing with the Play-Doh activities, making letters with the Play-Doh, numbers and alphabets with the Play-Doh, threading the beads in the pipe. You have the pipe cleaners, putting the beads in the pipe cleaner, beads on spaghetti, weaving around the cardboard. There are different alphabets and letters. You can cut it in the shape in the cardboard and just help them weaving, because this also involves a lot of fine motor and your wrist movements as well. So even this is a very good activity. Writing on the shavy foam. So it's again working on your visual perception skills. Also you're getting the sensory skills, you're using your different textures and you are writing. So it's making a good impression in your brain and an impact. And then it helps in learning as well. The other things making 3D blocks. Again, it's a visual perceptual skill. Tearing the paper, the fine motor skills. It's very important. It's a fun activity. You can just get different colors papers and just tell the kids to just stare it and make a collage, make a good picture. So, it's self-satisfaction that they did something, and it also involves a lot of fine motor skills. The other is you can do few gym ball activities at home, weight bearing activities, getting the child on his tummy, pushing himself like a push-ups, make some fun games with it. So the main thing is it should be fun for them. Yes. And because why it should be fun? Because it involves motivation. When it's not fun, it's not motivated. And when it's not motivated, you don't get the result. Yes. So it's very important that you have to make all the simple activities that you can get it, perform it at home. If the child feels it very difficult for writing, and you are making him sit and write, do something few things can help him with writing. Have your child use the wide ruled paper or a graph paper or a paper with raised lines to help him with letter and word alignment. If he's having an alignment problem, just try to, also you can have the 4-line books. Even this helps a lot with many kids, because 4-line book has a red line and 2 blue lines and then again a red line. So you can always, they always have a feedback. There is a visual feedback of, okay, I have to end on the blue line, I have to start on the red line, or I have to start on the red, I have to end on the red line. So it's he's getting a visual feedback by different colors. And then also using different pencil tips and writing aids for the comfort. Like, if they complain of a lot of pain while writing, or they're not able to grip, not able to have a proper grip.
Yes.
And if the child finds it very difficult to write, okay,
Yes.
don't force them more, but let them use a computer, or instead of writing, or teach the typing skills early, rather than wasting more time on his writing skill. It's for kids who are finding it really very difficult, like they are struggling a lot. You can work on the typing skills, even it involves a lot of fine motor.
Yes.
And last and the foremost thing, which is very important, is don't criticize the sloppy work, because encouragement is very important for motivation. And if you feel that, okay, if you are going to criticize, which is going to lead to more work, and he's going to put up good writing, then you are wrong. It's never going to happen. Whereas if you encourage and you motivate, maybe you will soon get the results.
Thank you so much, Khyati, for answering all these relevant and important questions. I feel I've learned a lot more talking to you about occupational therapy and how it helps with daily living skills of children. So thank you so much, and I hope we will have more questions to discuss in the future.
Thank you, Tasbih, for giving me an opportunity through your channel to reach out and get the awareness about occupational therapy, and also solving problems for lot many parents who usually struggle every day with lot many questions. So thank you again to you for your support.